For the Social Resilience Capacity Area, community co-chairs are Smiley Burrows and Greg Armstrong, county co-chair Sharon Hirota. Please welcome Sharon Hirota providing the update for the Social RCA. Sharon?
Thank you, Ashley. Aloha, everyone. Thank you for providing space for our resilience capacity area around social to share this evening. So I first want to give my utmost gratitude to both Smiley Burrows. I see her, she's in the Pahoa office. Hey, Smiley, very well known in the community, and her energy is just, she just beams with energy. It's hard to not get energized when you're in the room with her, even if it's virtual. Greg Armstrong, unfortunately, could not be here this evening, but certainly another staunch supporter of the work that we do. I also want to give, we as a group, we're social people and we meet often. So we meet every Monday morning from 8:30 to 10 via Zoom. And I'm just always impressed with with people who continue to show up and share their mana'o and share their vision as we work around our common goals, which we've identified as looking at continuing to look at opportunities to build capacity around resilience hubs, looking at emergency and disaster preparedness based on what has already been created, and how do we build capacity to have these types of preparedness plans in various communities within Puna, looking at health and well-being as well as our food systems. Next slide. So when we look at what we've done over the last few weeks as we convene, our list continues to grow, but still focus on these areas, working with our civil defense in finalizing the emergency response plan that was created by the Leilani Estates Community Association. And then we're also looking, there is interest in other communities within Puna to create one specific for their community. So we'll be hosting, or at least have plans to host how to get ready to start creating a plan in the very near future. Project 360 completed the creation of these Ohana emergency plan booklets, and we're slowly getting them out into the community. We're also looking at designing asset and vulnerability maps, looking at addressing the needs, and not only the assets, but the needs of our vulnerable community members, and really using the approach of taking care of our neighbors. Emergency prep materials we talked about for those that have short-term or long-term renters, even vacation renters in the Puna area. How do we ensure that the renters and these guests know what to do in times of disaster? And then another thing is also taking care of our animals, our livestock, as well as our pets, to make sure they're taken care of in times of disaster. And lastly, when we look around our work around resilience hubs, looking to identify existing sites and learning from them as to how we can build capacity, and certainly having some active conversations with different community organizations as to how they can become a hub within their own community. Collaborating with the economic and build to host informational workshops, leverage resources, and start mapping out locations. Health and well-being, creating Director of Health and Wellness Services. We also have the privilege of having Steve Sparks, who's the president of the Puna Community Health Center Foundation, and the work that they're doing in bringing or building capacity on health services in the Puna area. And then around food distribution, special mahalo to Smiley and Home Depot. She really went out on the limb and got thousands of packets of seeds donated to our community, and working tirelessly to get this out into the community. So in a year or 6 months from now, our areas will be blooming with flowers and fruits and trees. So we're just excited about that opportunity. So thank you for allowing us. You are all invited to join us Monday mornings, 8:30, as part of our active conversation and continuing on to develop our plans. So thank you. Mahalo.
Thank you, Sharon. I also wanted to invite Smiley Burrows. Smiley, if you would also like to provide some remarks about your experience working in this space.
Can you see me, Ash?
We can see you and hear you.
I just want to say mahalo for giving me the opportunity to join in with you guys and work on all of this wonderful, wonderful things that we've been really embarking on. It's been a wonderful time to integrate all of the different areas of the community and get together every week and really put our energy towards the future for preparing ourselves with sustainability and disaster preparedness. So we're just getting started and I'm so excited to continue this effort, and thank you so much. Mahalo nui loa.
Mahalo, Smiley, Sharon, Greg, for your leadership, and to all of your action team members for their contributions. Thank you.